All right, my martial arts family, this is a custom belt that I ordered from Choke Sports in Japan. I ordered it on October 1st. I'm not going to wear this belt for quite a while, but I was worried about how long it might take, so I wanted to get ahead of it, but I received it like 2 weeks later. I received it on the 13th, so it took about 12 days. It was packaged and handled by a company called DHL. Like any other thing that you order, you're gonna get updates, either email or text updates, whatever your preference is. Choke Sports was really great as well as far as communication was. As soon as I placed the order, I got an email, and then I was constantly updated about the project as it went through. These are highly customizable belts. You get them exactly the way you want to. Very, very high quality. And the company was just outstanding to deal with. I knew exactly what was going on. You know, I don't know if you've ever ordered something from overseas before, but communication can be pretty sketchy. These guys were above and beyond where customer service was concerned, and the communication was clear, it was concise, it was easy to follow. And as you can see, I'm just unwrapping this guy. It came in several different packages. It was in this Isami bag that was probably 8 mils thick, and then it had bubble wrap on it. I don't know why, you know, it's a belt, but you can see I'm on like my 3rd or 4th layer. I lost count. All right, so finally got all the packaging undone. First impression, the belt is really, really nice. It's very stiff, rigid belt. The construction feels very strong. It's not cheap. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. The stitching is great. It's embroidered with your custom stuff as well as their patchwork. They're a really well-known belt maker. They've been making belts for a really, really long time. But the construction of the belt was just done really, really well. So you can see that the stitching is done very nicely. Everything feels tight and strong. It doesn't feel loose or cheap in any way. And this is gonna hold up really well over the next few years, and all the punishment that it takes for. I know that there's a lot of different martial arts out here that wear belts just like these, and so you guys know, if you're in martial arts, you know these things just take a world of punishment. They're being used in your sport. You're probably washing it every night. But you can see that the detail work is just second to none. It feels so good. Here it is, Isami since 1932. I just learned that because I read it on the thing. It's just done really well. Everything looks tight and right. Here's the seam. Just run it down this seam for you guys to see. It just came out so nice. I'm really blown away. It's a really, really good looking belt. Here's the embroidery. Guys, you can do anything you want. You can get Japanese or English. You can get several different fonts. You can do multicolors. You can do different colors. You can submit your logo to them. They'll do your logo. Check this out. It just looks so good. It's such clean work. It's underneath the belt stitching, and it doesn't go through to the other side, which I absolutely love. Just really, really high quality, great looking belt. No matter what martial art you're doing, you can get this belt in any color. They'll customize it just exactly how you want it. I can't speak to every martial art, but some of us wear our belts for a really long time, and it's nice to invest in a belt that you're gonna love every day, every time you tie it on. Just enjoy wearing it every time. Here's what the belt looks like in the gi, and you'll have to excuse my lack of modeling experience. You can see it ties off very nicely. Still has this little tag on it. You just cut that off with a little razor blade. But you can see all the stitch work lays out properly, just exactly how you would want it to. Fits very nicely, feels great. It's a little stiff today, but you know, over a little time, imagine it'll loosen up quite nicely and start to feel even more comfortable than it already does. So let's get down to business. What does this thing cost? This is a super high-end, high-quality belt. You will love it, but it's not without its price. So this is what they send you when you first make your purchase. They'll send you a an email just like other companies, but you can download a PDF of your receipt, or you can view your order at any time, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna click on this so you guys can check out this order that I made. So here it is. This is the Isami BJJ Black Belt Premium. I got one of them. This is the model F450. This is a soft belt. It was really, really stiff. I thought it was gonna be a lot softer, but I think it will soften up. But this was described as their soft belt with a white inner core. And you can get a hard belt, you can get a black inner core, you can get a white inner core, you can get whatever kind of inner core that you want. And then below that is all the stuff, all the customization. Just the belt all by itself is $64. It's an expensive belt. You can get other belts for much, much less, but this is really what you're paying for, is the personalization. All the stuff that you see in that description just below the model was all the things that I did. So you can just about do anything that you want. You're really only limited by your creativity. That was an additional $93. Then we're still not done. The subtotal was $157, but then I had to ship it. That was like 16 bucks, and then there was like another $7 in taxes. So the total came to $181.59. This is not a cheap belt. It's not inexpensive. Matter of fact, this belt cost more than, I think, any gi that I have ever bought in my entire career. But looks great, feels great. I'm gonna be wearing this belt until at least 2027. So if YouTube is around, then I will make another video about how it survived. So there it is. It's an Isami custom belt from Choke Sports in Japan, and the link is in the description if you want to order your own belt. They have all kinds of different styles for all kinds of different martial arts, and you can customize them any way that you like to suit your needs. Maybe you want to represent your academy or your professor or your coach or your sensei. Maybe you want to have the year written on your belt so you always remember. You know, we put a lot of time and effort, energy into our sport, so it's nice to have something that reflects that, represents that. Although completely unnecessary, you know, I was always taught that it doesn't matter if your belt is tied correctly or gi's on straight, you know, how are you doing on the mats? That's what really matters. So kind of a heavy price tag, but I feel like for what you get, it's absolutely worth it. And that's really difficult to say in today's economy, that you're actually getting what you pay for. But this is a really nice product. The company was very, very easy to deal with and great customer service. And I love it. So happy training. Good luck. Hope this helped.